Red 2 standing by, all full lit and in the green. Welcome back to Deltarune. We've met Prince Ralsei, we've teamed back up with Susie again, and we're wandering through an area that I'm pretty sure is a big acid trip.
Hey kid. You wanna buy a tutorial? It's only $50 dark dollars.
Alright.
Really? You'll really buy it? Right this way, gentleness.
Oh well, what do we get? These weird...
Sorry, we're normally puzzle guys, but we've been forced to do tutorials just to make ends meet. When the king got power, he fired everyone and replaced all puzzle makers with him.
Ruxel's card, Lord of the Puzzles. Be careful. TP Master asked me about TPs. What's TP? TP is what lets you cast spells when you... Spells when it's filled up for TP. It's quite a cape, but TP... I had a feeling that was coming. No, it stands for tension points.
What, really?
Ralsei Master. Ralsei's Pacify. Ralsei's spell called Pacify. Use it on babies before they cry. What? It safely removes a tired enemy from combat. What if you're fighting a baby? Suppose he's got a pointed stick.
Shut up!
Ralsei Master. Ralsei's fact. Ralsei loves when you give us... He will hug you and call you... Hey, that's not true! You don't need money to get me to do that. Alright. We do have a fair bit to learn in all fairness, because I'm going through blind heals, dude. Why use that when you can eat food? Because you won't have to use up an item?
I could have avoided all those empty calories.
Alright, what else have we got? Oh, bye, later, kid. Susie's. Warning. When Chris uses warning, Susie can't hit, so make sure to... So there's no reason to use it. Unless you want to not to hurt. So there's no reason. Susie is going to be a problem. In fact, Susie loves when... Nope, don't care. Did I say something funny? This one's got two hats. Attack. Susie always attacks the foe on top. She'll smash them with a crushing chop. She always strikes at the first thing she sees. Oh no. Oh no, she's looking at me! Susie is going to be a handful. Chris Master, ask me about Chris's. Reviving. When HP goes negative, your friends fall down. But bringing them back is easy town. Plain fruits and spells work like a charm, and with a mint you can cure all harm. Even normal items and spells can revive people, huh? Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So we can obviously revive people. In fact, it's a good idea. Give us bucks. It'll make you happy and fill you with lux. Over there is our donation hole. We had a box, but it got stole. Alright, and acting. If you only act, you might start to think, what about the guy with the scarf in pink? If you know acting will make the enemy friendly, then you can ask me to spare on the same turn. Or cast Pacify if you know they'll get tired. If you plan ahead, a lot can happen in one turn. Hey, who's the master here, me or you? Alright, shady looking guy. What do you have to say? The
king didn't even give us severance pay. His son just gave us all beanies. Itchy beanies.
Whole goals, monthly tutorial, weekly tutorial, monthly. Stop making tutorials. Put $1 in the hole. The hole became full. Alrighty, so there's our tutorial and a shop. There's a cat with a button eye. Welcome to buy dark candy, dark amber. Amber card, a defensive charm. Black and orange. Do I buy? That's for me. Could buy a couple of amber charms in terms of defense. Alright, we'll get some defense. About yourself. The name's Seam, pronounced Shawn. Okay, fair enough, Shawn. This is my little show. Okay, that was a good pun. Over the years, I've collected odds and ends. Of course, I've no attachment to any of it, it's just a hobby of mine. Around here, you learn to find ways to pass the time, or go mad like everyone else. Lighteners. Long ago, the darkness lived in harmony with the Lighteners. They were like gods to us, our protectors, our creators, those who gave us purpose. And one day we were all locked away in this prison and the Lighteners never returned. Embittered, the king took up arms and aims to take revenge upon the Lighteners that left us behind. Of course, even among his troops, some still distantly hope the Lighteners will return. Kingdom. Historically, this land was ruled by the four kings from Card Castle to the east. But recently, a strange knight appeared and 3 of the kings were locked up. Wait, do we get to fight Shovel Knight? The remaining king put him and his strange son into power. This land hasn't seen this much chaos since the Bean Burrito Festival. Well, you don't need to know about that. Nobody needs to know about the Bean Burrito Festival. They say you could see it from a mile off. The cloud of miasma was... Actually, 3 miles off. The cloud of miasma was intense. Grass will never grow again. We're legendary. So you are the heroes who are going to seal our fountain. Good luck. It makes no difference to me. Neither light nor dark hold a future for a darkner in my condition. Take your time, ain't like it's better spent. See you again, or not. What an interesting fellow. So we'll save here and... Okay, so that... I probably shouldn't have been saving, just in case anything mucks up, I've just realised. That is a... It's a lone door frame, but for some reason you can't see through it. So we can't do anything about that. Lancer again! Well, flip my flapjacks! The clowns are back in town! Well, bad news since you last saw me several minutes ago. I've created a brand new fighting team ready to stop you. Not even the purple girl can stop me now. Ho ho ho, are you ready to be... Stop talking. Ho ho ho. What is that? Why are you saying that? Ho ho ho. It's my evil laugh. Scary, right? You sound like baby Santa Claus. You mean like... in a badass way? Shut up. And we hardly knew ye. You really think you know how to be scary? Well, Wrong. Man, wannabe tough guys like you really piss me off. I'm going to imagine that everything pisses Susie off. Face it, you wouldn't know scary if it picked you up and bit your face off. That's not true. Oh, really? Then why don't we prove it? We'll start with the part where your face gets bit off. Oh, okay, I get it. Thank you, Purple Girl. What? Thanks, it was kind of you. To teach me how to be scary with an evil laugh. Hey, I wasn't... And now... You're going to be thrashed! Merry Christmas! I guess that's kind of an improvement. A board of jigsaw is blocked the way. So, if we act... Befriend. Barely lifted a finger and... Ralsei spared Jigsaw. Barry! Hang in there, Barry! Jigsaw is pretending to march. Well, we might as well keep trying to... We still don't get any experience, even though Susie's beating the crap out of things. Oh, look, Chris! Another puzzle! Oh, no. Let's read the instructions. Huh? The instructions are vandalized. It says, "Thou'st fools, thou wilt never figure it out now." Ruining instructions, that's definitely against the rules. Then it says, "P.S. I make my own rules." Okay. Well, that explains that. Why don't we just climb over this spiked fence? Because then we get impaled and die? Cool, I'll work on that near to the puzzle. Try your best, Chris. Alright, so it's a moving block puzzle, pretty much. Great job, Chris! I think you're onto something! Hey, Chris, give up whenever you feel like it. It's all good. Look, I've played enough Pokemon, I know strength puzzles. Wahoo! You did it, Chris! Great job! Damn, didn't get to impale myself. Oh well, come on, chumps. Look, there is nothing stopping you from impaling yourself on the fence. Good job, Chris. There's really nothing stopping Susie from impaling herself. Alright, well, we know these things, so... Act, root in... Alright, so we can warn them. You and Ralsei warned the enemies about Susie. Everyone went on guard. Oh, this could be a bit tricky. Oh, now we're getting lots of attacks. Okay. So, Susie's really going to be luggage. By the looks of it, you told Rudin to quit fighting and was utterly swayed. There we are, so that's good teamwork at least. Just a normal person. So the more enemies there are, the more attacks we're going to have to deal with. Makes sense. Flatter, X-flatter. Don't need experience, just encountering your smile is reward enough. Just a normal person. Still got to deal with attacks, but... Smells like a soft kiss. There we are, we can spare them. It's certainly interesting, but I do wonder... Just... It's just so odd. Like, Susie almost feels like... Do we actually get any experience for this? Because Susie just kind of feels like... It just feels odd that we're not getting experience. From the bottom, the order of our rooms in Card Castle. Of course, if you haven't been there, you won't know it. Okay. Okay, so I'm obviously, yeah, really emphasizing that it's impossible if you haven't... Okay, fair enough. So, we do have to go to Card Castle, but yeah, this is going to be really weird. So, like, what happens if we actually fight these enemies? Long live the guy who pays us. That's fair enough. So yeah, that is going to be an interesting question. Okay, who got hurt? Ralsei got hurt. Didn't get the timing right. Diamond cutter. Whoa. Yeah, I'm really curious. Rune has no strong... Like, hypothetically speaking... Okay, so we don't get any experience anyway. I was kind of curious, so we just... When you step into the light, you'll return to where you were before. Alright. Okay, so this is obviously the way to Card Castle. It's very, Oh wait, there's an enemy. Ponman drew near. Ponman. Alright, so let's warn them. Everyone went on guard. Whoa. These look like Beamos, despite having no ears. Okay. Good night. Let's defend. You whispered good night to Pondman and fell asleep. Okay. Alright, we're getting different attack patterns here. Smells like a pawn shop. At least some of the dialogue is... Some of the dialogue is pretty good, I'll admit that. Whispered goodnight to Pondman, it fell asleep, Ralsei spared Pondman. So wait, can I hypothetically... Alright, so... Gazes any... It's asleep! So wait, can I use magic? It's not tired though. Let's spare it, and then Chris spared Pondman. Well, we're making a fair bit of money, but what? Like, I'm really thinking that having to deal with Susie is going to be such a big liability. I don't know exactly what is going to happen. Oh, it's Lancer again. Ha ha ha, so you've begun to cross the Great Board. The halfway point to our castle. Impressive. So it's a shame you won't make it a step further, because my guys are about to smash you into blood. Lots of blood. Splooshing blood. Very gross and bad. It's a bucket. Hey, Purple Girl, was that scarier? Why are you asking me? Because you're really cool at being terrifying. I want to be as scary as you. You want to be like me? Yeah. Well, that's stupid. But, the new laugh isn't as awful. And saying you'd turn us into blood is, cool. What the hell is up with the bucket, though? It's to put the blood in. Oh. Yeah, I'm not, supposed to make a mess. Anyway, thanks for your feedback. I'm really feeling scary. No problem, I guess. Haha. So are you guys going to attack us, or... Oh, yeah! I was so excited I forgot to bring any guys. But next time it'll be the end for... Hey, I've just been calling you guys clowns. Does your team have an official name or something? Oh, Chris, we should come up with a name! No, we shouldn't. That's decided. Everyone puts a name in the bucket. Alright, everyone's putting their entries. Blue person, you can choose. Since you look like you don't care. Neat paper, crumpled paper, Lancer-labeled paper. There's going to be a subvert. You take the neatly folded piece of paper. You open it up. The legendary heroes, the herald of fun and friendship. Oh, that's mine. See, I think it's the perfect name because we're all friends that like to have a lot of fun. Okay, first, jeez, that's a mouthful, dude. Second, what are our enemies gonna think? We're gonna be buddies with them? Let's change it to something short, intimidating. Something punchy, something badass. Like what? Well, you know, for starters, how about just, the fun gang. You know, just, concentrating on the fun part. It's perfect! Well, see ya, fun gang! I've got to osmose my afternoon milk. It's weird. The power of the fun gang shines within you. Like, it's weird as all hell, but I'm kind of vibing with it. I'm confused, but I'm vibing with it. I'm not gonna lie. I'm definitely sort of... Whoops. I'm definitely not watching where I walk. Alright. What? Oh, okay. There. Not fast enough. Maybe if I just run to the ones that have just finished flashing. Alright. Where are we now? Alright, so we got a couple more Beamos to fight. I know they're pond men, I'm calling them Beamos. So we will continue the warning. Oops. A couple of close calls. Pondman listens. Alright. Ralsei sang a soft and entrancing lullaby. Pondman fell asleep. Susie fell asleep. The enemies became tired. Whoop. Got myself a little bit cornered there. Pondman can't keep its eye open. Okay, let's see the pacify spell. Chris sped Pondman, but its name was... Ralsei cast passive... Ah, rightio. That's how it's gonna have to work. Wow, they didn't like me being nice to them, and I ran right into a diamond. Pondman. Alright, so they are tired. Pacify. Pondman. Okay. Might need a bit of healing. I don't have enough magic for that. There we go. 1, and we got some more money. Now they're all empty. That one's not. What is that? Oh there, horsey. Punmen are scary, but all they're doing is following the king. Us on the board used to have our own boss. Those were peaceful times. But now even the boss has been reduced to the king's peon. Fear not, we, unlike the simple pondmen, possess full faculty over our actions. I, Mr. Society, am far too intelligent to ever bow down to such a tyrant. Unless he asks me. He's very scary, you see. Well, this seems like a good stopping point as well. We will wind up discovering a few more things in the next one. Thank you very much for joining me. Till next time, this is Red 2 returning to base. I got the Cooper card straight off the bat! Assuming he doesn't just punch them back at you like that. Yes. You know what? Screw Supersonic. I'm using this out of spite. And I'm going to continue to use Robotic Knight because it's one of my favorites.